guys, it's Miss Alina Mina here, and I've got another first impressions video for you. Today's video is on the Too Faced Natural Matte Eye Palette. So before I get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love first impressions videos and you want me to do more of them. And if there's any product that's out there right now that you're interested in seeing a first impressions on, be sure to comment below and I will let you know if I'm planning on doing one. So let's go ahead and get started. So the Too Faced Natural Matte Eye Shadow Palette, it's basically a matte version of the natural eyeshadow palette. I'm assuming that they did this because the natural eyeshadow palette is so popular and nowadays a lot of people want a matte eyeshadow palette, so they just combined the two popular things and came up with the natural matte eyeshadow palette. This palette is available at Sephora, it's available at Ulta, and of course the Too Faced website. It is $36, which is basically the same price of all of their little compact eyeshadow palettes. It is 9 eyeshadows, the same setup as their other small eyeshadow palettes, which are the 3 large eyeshadows and then 6 of the smaller eyeshadows. So 3 looks in all. So the box looks like this, really pretty and fancy in normal Too Faced fashion. They always have something cute on the inside of their boxes. So this one says flaunt your natural beauty. So the palette looks like this. It is in a tin form. So it appears they've moved away from the cardboard palette, you know, with the magnetic closure. I'm not sure if it's because they opened up a lot or if they're just not as durable or if they just wanted to repackage. But this one has a cute little lace pattern on it. Inside you have your glamour guide, which has the 3 different looks that they have set up here. And then of course behind the glamour guide you have your mirror right here. This just pops right in. So it's supposed to be 3 steps, 3 looks, 3 minutes. That's what it says on here. And then of course we have the beautiful matte eyeshadows. So very similar to some of their other palettes, they have a day look, a classic look, and a fashion look. Granted, these aren't really that wild of colors, so they could probably all be day looks or classic looks or fashion looks. I definitely don't think this is intense enough for nighttime. Let's see. So, of course, these are all matte shades, and the larger ones are meant to be like a base. You can use them to highlight, you can use them all over your lid. It's just colors that you're going to use a lot more often, which is why they have the larger size. I know you guys are just dying to see the colors, so let's get to swatching. Alright, so I am all swatched up, so let me get closer and show you all these colors. So here are all 9 eyeshadow shades separated in the 3 trios. So this first trio here is the daytime trio. So the first color is a light beige, which is called Heaven. The second color is Cashmere Bunny, which is a medium brown. And then the darkest brown in the palette is Sexpresso. So once again, this is the first row, the first trio, which is the daytime look. The second trio here is the classic look. The first color, the base color, is like a peachy beige. It's very similar to my skin tone, called Lace Tutty. The middle color is called Strapless, and it is kind of like a reddish brown. And the last color is a dark taupey brown, which is called Risque. Once again, this is the second trio, which is called the classic look. Lastly, we have the fashion look, which is the third trio and the third row. So this first color is called Nude, and I actually really like it as a base color because it's not one of those really light colors. It's kind of like a deep beige, almost like a light brown. The middle color is a light brown with a yellowish kind of undertone, and this one's called Honey Butter. And then the last color, which is my favorite in the palette, is called Chocolate Cookie, and it's a reddish dark brown. So once again, this is the third row and also the fashion look. So I will show you again all the colors, and these were all swatched without any sort of primer, so you can expect better results with a primer. Okay, so my final verdict is if you love neutral palettes and you especially love matte palettes, I think this is one of my favorites out there. The other ones that are out there are great, but the colors are so similar that it's kind of pointless. So yeah, they may have more pans in the palette, but if they're all the same, then it doesn't really make a difference. So these I found were all pretty different. I mean, they're all browns, so you can't really expect anything too crazy, but I'm definitely excited to use this palette. It is $36 and I'll leave a link down below to where you can purchase it. So $36 is a little pricey for a lot of people, and it might be better to just invest in a much larger palette and get more bang for your buck. But if you're looking for something small and compact and something that you can travel with, you can definitely take this anywhere and you can do a bunch of looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!